Oh, there you are, YouTube. I haven't worn my Dick Tracy hat in a while, so I thought I would put that on. Also, today was a heavy work day for me again, so I wasn't able to really film anything. So I feel like even though my movie collection is in disarray, it's all over the floor, it's on some shelves, it's just, I have some of them in the basement, although I have a entirely different collection in the basement. But basically it's all getting reworked because we are in the very slow process of rearranging our home and trying to best use the space in a way that fits all four of us. You know, with kids, as they're growing, things have to change because they need more access to the house. So we want to, put all of our DVDs down in our basement area rather than separate them for our upstairs and our basement. We don't have any on our main level, although some will go on our main level. The ones that my wife and I will both watch, which is what this second floor movie collection was for, but that's being pared down even smaller for movies my wife is certain, you know, cutting out the ones she's certain she will probably have no interest in ever watching, right? So, yeah, I think I should do a random ranking, even though that that whole situation is in disarray. The movies are all over the place. So let's give it a shot. You can see the shelves are bare. They are thin. We have some on the floor here. So I don't really know how I'm going to go about this, but I'll try and grab 3 films at random. All right, let's take a look at these movies together. The first one, In America. Next, which one is this? The first one, Marvel's Avengers, the first Avengers film, right? Yeah, the first Avengers film. And finally, The Queen. So let's get to ranking these movies. Okay, this is the order in which I showed them to you. Will they stay in this order? I don't know. I'm gonna guess not, but you never know. Okay, so let's start with In America. It's been quite a while since I've seen this, and I've only seen it once. It is one of a movie that I married into. So it's not one I had seen until I got married and my wife showed it to me. Why do movies include both widescreen and full screen? Just give us how the director intended us to see it. I think that is the only way it should ever be presented. Especially, who's like, I want to watch it full screen? Who does that? Like, if the director wants it to be in full screen, yes, of course. But, I don't know. It was weird to me that this was ever an option. So, what I remember most about this movie is that it was kind of sad and depressing and, slow moving, but, intentionally so. It was, had measured pacing, I think is what I usually say whenever a movie is slow, but intentionally so in terms of why it's slow. But it's about an immigrant family moving to the States and trying to get by. And it's, I think, super sad. But I've only seen it once, and it was early in my marriage, so I can't say much too in-depth on this movie other than it's very good, but sad and depressing. The Avengers, the first one, I mean, this was a game changer. This was amazing. This was fantastic, It was like, everything that we had been building up to finally happening. We got all these movies alone, Hulk on his own, although albeit with, it was with a different actor. Thor on his own. It all started right here with Iron Man on his own. We had Cap on his own. And then, now, we get them all in a movie together. The Avengers were assembling. So that was really awesome to see. And it was spectacular. But as time has gone on, these movies sort of all run together for me. So this, I remember bits of the movie, but just the Marvel Cinematic Universe is all just sort of blending together for me. So it's less of like a standout film anymore to me. I mean, it still is, but when you consider everything, it's not as much. So I guess that's my criticism for that one. The Queen. This was nominated for Best Picture. Helen Mirren won a Best Actress. Actress. Why can't I'm saying it right, I think. Best Actress Oscar. Yeah, I don't know what was I screwing anything up? I don't think I was. For her portrayal of the Queen, the current Queen, and this basically centers around the time of Princess Diana's death. There she is right there, and how the Queen handled that and handled her country, and it, you know, a lot of, I guess you could say, controversy surrounding all of that. But it was, I don't know, I think a pretty great film. I loved it. It sort of, I mean, I know it's just a movie, but it sort of changed my opinion of the Queen. I absolutely love her now. And this movie had a lot to do with that. So, in a lot of ways, I feel like it changed my perspective on life seeing this movie. I don't know if anybody really finds it as deep as I do or as personal as I do, because I don't know if it's that kind of movie, but it did really affect my life, I feel like. So yeah, great movie. So I think what I'm gonna have to do here, and this is kind of sad, like, because this is a really good movie. All of these movies are good, but because I know this one the least, and it's kind of super sad and one that I don't want to watch very often, and like, I just don't think, I don't know, like, I might watch it again someday, but rare would I ever be like, hey, let's watch In America. It's more of a movie you watch once, and then if you watch it again, it's to show it to somebody because it's good, right? Not when you're like, let's watch it, let's do it again. So here, I think what I'm gonna have to do, like I said, I love this movie, but Marvel Cinematic Universe is all just sort of jumbling together for me right now. So this is not quite the standout that it used to be. I mean, I still love this movie, but you know, it's probably in my top 5 Marvel movies, maybe top 3 even, but no, top 5. I don't know. I'd have to think about that, but top 3 or top 5. Basically what I'm saying is this is good. It's also the Target exclusive, which came with a extra bonus disc right there. Where is it? I don't know. The bonus disc is somewhere in there. Do you see that? I mean, I probably haven't watched it since I bought it. Haven't watched the bonus disc anyway. I like how that's kind of like 3D and hologram at the same time. Look at that. Glisten, glisten, glisten. But I think this is going to have to go right here just because there's so much quality Marvel product out there that this one now just sort of gets lost. It doesn't quite have the same impact. Where this movie, I feel like, changed my outlook on the world and how to handle things, and the importance of duty, and just, I don't know. I think this movie is fantastic. I have a sort of soft spot for any movie that is about the British Royals. I mean, I'm a fan of this movie. I'm a fan of the Queen, the actual Queen. Helen Mirren, I think, knocked it out of the park and was very much deserving of her Oscar. I hope down the road she plays the Queen again later in her life for whatever reason, whatever topic they would like to cover. I hope she comes back to the role, just as I hope Kate Blanchett does the same for Queen Elizabeth I. I hope she continues with that role. She's already made 2 movies. I hope she continues to make more. But same thing here with Helen Mirren. I would love to see this continued, you know, in film beyond this movie. Also, was this Peter Morgan? I'm pretty sure this was Peter Morgan. Where does it say director? I could be wrong. Or not director, writer, screenplay. I'm sorry. It's probably right there, and you're probably all seeing it, and I'm not. Oh, okay, yeah, right there, Peter Morgan. Yeah, I like Peter Morgan's work. You know, I watch The Crown. I love The Crown. So anyway, this is my order: The Queen, Marvel's Avengers, and In America. Right there. One more time: The Queen, Marvel's Avengers, and In America. Have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? Thank you for watching this video, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Peer Hangout.